The Elections and Boundaries Commission educated police officers from the Mbabane police station on some of the rules and laws of the elections. This follows malpractice and bribery in the previous elections, thus the need to ensure that it does not happen again in next year's elections. The EPC Commissioner Mbabane tells us more.
There are some cases that you find that the police will need to teach them and inform them that if someone is cheating people or bribery or impersonation or undue influence, what step they need to take. So we have to work with the police 24 hours. Also to make sure that the process goes smooth. We have to work with police. Last election, we had problems that the transport was a major issue when it comes to the police. Also, we have to work with them to make sure that even the nomination, the vetting, make sure that the people are being vetted, make sure that everyone who goes to the election is clean.
Assistant Commissioner Mbabane says there was a need to capacitate them on the role they should play during the elections.
And I think as members of the police service, as law enforcement agents in the country, it is important for us to understand all the processes and procedures to be followed during the elections. This committee has been moving around the country, teaching all officers in the regions to ensure that when we go for elections, all police officers in the country should be very aware and understanding exactly as to what is the role of the police during the elections and what are the procedures and processes to be followed, so that we make sure that at the end of the day, the process, the whole elections process will go on smoothly as expected.
According to the Elections and Boundaries Commission, in the previous elections, there were some malpractices that they noticed there and felt the need of educating our police officers on the role that they should play during the elections and ahead of the elections. They also made an example of who is supposed to partake in the elections. For example, somebody who is mentally ill with the proof from the doctor. They capitalized that somebody of that nature is not supposed to take part in the elections. They also made an example of somebody who has been handed the life sentence. That is also not expected to partake in the elections. Reporting for Swaziland Television News, I am Kiani Msibi with Mbabane Police Station.